All right, my people, welcome back onto this channel. Well, majority of things had actually been said onto this movement, and then as it stands right now, a lot of people are actually, getting fed up of what is going on in this movement. And then we have heard everything that a lot of them are saying. Some are of the opinion that the major leaders who are supposed to lead the people to the promised land have now compromised it, that they have now turned back. In fact, a lot of things were actually said that they are doing this simply because the politicians have given them a whole lot of money. And then Mrs. Modupe Onitiri also came out onto this struggle, and then a lot of people are still of the opinion that she is actually working for politicians. A lot of things had actually been said onto this one, and then we have now come to that conclusion that what exactly will make this Yoruba nation to be actualized, because the manner to which all these leaders are going, and even the so-called followers, are not even helping issues, simply because some of them will support Professor Banji Akintoye, some of them will still support Mrs. Modupe Onitiri onto this. Well, right now, the problem right now has been that where exactly are we going? Who is that person? Who is that man? Who is that leader that actually love the people? Who is that leader that actually has that love of the people in his heart? And exactly what we are talking about. We talked about this yesterday. An elderly man came out and he was of the opinion that the truth of the matter is everybody should stop blaming one another, because if we continue to blame one another, this definitely will not work out. And exactly what we are talking about. You can't just be assigning blames to this one, that this one has not done well. You talked about the other one has not done well. You don't understand what we are talking about. And then at the end of it all, it will get to a stage whereby we will not be able to point at what achievement we have made so far. Well, though a lot of people are still like, oh, the major people are Chief Sunday Igboho and Professor Banji Akintoye, and there's some sort of people are like, forget about Professor Banji Akintoye and then Chief Sunday Igboho for now. Let's focus on Mrs. Modupe Onitiri. We have said this times with that number, but it's so surprising. Even after all this that have been said, some set of people are still pointing fingers. This is so serious. They are still pointing fingers. And then somebody just came out. I think I love this part. His name is Bolade Awoyinfa. All right, and then onto this one, he made a very great point, because it had earlier been said that this one, that all the leaders are not gathered and the election is just like a month to this time. Are you sure these people have not lost it? Because right now, when you are unable to actualize the Yoruba nation, then when the election holds and the next president comes in, so how do you think it will be possible for the Yoruba nation to be actualized? And then Bolade Awoyinfa, this one just made a very clear statement. Yeah, and I think I will call it an encouraging one. Although this one, he has said that even if the elections are completed anytime from now, Nigeria cannot take our Yoruba nation from us. You heard that? That no matter what, even if they complete, like if they get the election completed, that Yoruba nation will still stand. That's so serious. Okay, let me continue. All right, and then it says, okay, let me start from the beginning. It says, even if the elections are completed anytime from now, Nigeria cannot take our Yoruba nation from us. The only thing that can happen is a stalemate. Take it or leave it. Mama Onitiri is moving on gradually. Okay, it's moving on gradually, but it would have been better if we all join our hands together and then move faster to take our nation that has been waiting for us. It is what Mama Onitiri knows that is pushing her to do the needful. She, her own equipment, and then our experience with MKO is another big plus for her, and then nobody can take that away from Mama Onitiri Abiola. If that is why you hate her, you better look back and then visualize MKO's manifesto then. So you had better allow this hardworking and then amiable woman to help us out of this quagmire facing we original Yorubas. Don't say she's a woman. Let's walk along with her. Okay, we should not say she's a woman. So right now, everybody needs to walk along with her. All right, I think onto this one, Bola De in fact just made a statement, a point onto this one that no matter what, Mrs. Modupe Onitiri has her own vision and experience that definitely will take the people to a greater height. But I love one thing Bola De in fact said on this one, which is the fact that if we all join our hands together and then it will make us to move faster to take our Yoruba nation that has been waiting for us. All right, and then this one now takes me back to what exactly we are talking about. Now, it will be better for all the agitators, most especially the leaders right now, to come together in one accord so that this movement can be faster. Some set of people cannot just be watching that let's see what will happen, or some sort of people will not sit back and be saying, oh, we want her downfall, let's see if you'll be able to do it alone. I think that kind of spirit will not take us anywhere. I've said this times to that number. And right now, Bola De Awoyinfa on this one had actually made it clear also that Mrs. Modupe Onitiri actually is doing a very great work, but she will not do it faster. And it will be better if others join hands with her to do this. I think it's a very great one. Well, a lot of comments are still coming in. And meanwhile, Susan Ogumbo on her home part says, well, whatsoever anybody knows, he or she should make it open to others so as to let us get to the destination on time. A tree does not make a forest. Yes, so igi kan kò lè dágbó ṣe. Yes, àgbájọwọ́ náà la fi ń sọ̀yà. Well, all these are sayings from our people, and it still remains as long as we live. Please, 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 let's move forward. The Lord us our strength. Okay, the Lord is our strength. That's what he's trying to type here. The Lord is our strength. Yoruba nation, forward ever, backward never. All right, this one is a very great one also. But meanwhile, according to Lady B, say, well, it looks like we are the enemies of ourselves. I am sorry to have said this because it does not look like we are fighting for our people or fighting for our land. This is not the time to be fighting each other. I pray that the Almighty God should please intervene before it is too late. All right, and then I think I quite believe that. Yes, so because we shouldn't be fighting each other when we say we love ourselves or we want to come together as one in a nation, then why should we not be fighting ourselves, most especially at this 11th hour? No, it shouldn't be. Yes, and exactly what we have talked about so far. It shouldn't be in this manner. Though a lot of people know on their own part actually for the Yoruba Nation movement. Yes, we can say that again, that we have majority of the people who actually love to be in that Yoruba Nation movement, but we still have some of the minority, let me call them minority, because the set of people who are actually actualizing, claiming and trying to work Yoruba Nation movement out are more, and then they are coming out in their numbers. Meanwhile, the ones who are like, oh, they want to go for one Nigeria, they are hiding it. But one thing we should understand is that we all need to pray very well for this to be achieved. And exactly what it is, we all need to be very prayerful for this to be achieved, or else a lot of things will go wrong. The other time, it was said that these so-called people, what are they even called? The APC, they came out. I made that video some days back. They came out that their own agenda, as it stands, is not to make Nigeria better, or to say they want to bring in good things, infrastructures, good road, to bring food to the land, to make things better. No, that their agenda is that after they they win this election, hmm, this is so strong. Oh. After the election is being won, that their major concern is to Islamize the country. So now you understand. So when they are talking about the so-called Muslim ticket, we need to have a rethink. That is it this Yoruba nation we want, or the same one Nigeria that will enslave a lot of people? We need to wake up on this. Well, my people, this is exactly what it is right now. Onto this one, what more can we say? Meanwhile, let me have your own take, my people, and remember to subscribe for more updates if you are new on this channel. All right, thanks and God bless.